Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. We're short of Rob, but he'll be here shortly. So the ghost has whizzed up and over the building.
Neil, could I reach it? Could I reach the creature and drag it in?
No, it's well out of range.
How far is
out of sight, isn't it? Didn't it fly over the roof or something?
Mm-hmm. How far is the fall?
15 feet? 16 feet? Do you leap for it over the balcony?
I'm just looking at the party and it's like, throw over! What do we do? I can leap after it.
Wow, I think we need to talk to this thing.
You were talking to it. That just made it angrier.
No, actually, the hold person spell is what made it angrier.
What?
The hold spell you tried to cast on it that didn't work.
That was when it was already out the window. You were in a room with a ghost.
I think he was angry
For
at
3
you.
minutes.
Yes, and I was trying to talk to it, and then you...
I don't think it worked.
And
I
it
think it was
clearly
just getting...
is not happy about your life choices.
You see
Which
one of the
frankly-
other men from Shenanigans down in the little garden below. He's got his shield in hand, his longsword drawn
Yeah,
from the sheath.
I'm like half hanging out I'm hanging my light out the window.
Is he alive? Like, is he alive
chase.
or dead?
He is alive and running through the garden. He just like runs past your field of view, or runs through your field of view, left to right.
As I scream, man, we're here to help! Stop!
He turns up to see this giant albino yeti standing on a balcony.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a full-on balcony. We can all walk out.
Yeah, it's not big enough for everyone to be out on, but he had called it.
I'll stay
Yell
in the room.
shrieks in further terror upon seeing your visage, and continues to run.
makes complete sense. Yes.
Is there anything chasing him? Perhaps a ghost hurtling through
You
the
do
air?
not see anything chasing him.
There's no such thing as ghosts. You can't throw flour on ghosts.
Well, shall we chase that thing outside?
We could ask him what he's running from.
Oh, he's long gone.
Yeah, he's out of view by now.
Well, something was scaring him that was not ghost. He's running like something was chasing him, so something else is going on down there.
Or he just saw the same thing we did. I wonder if he's the more sensible one. Well,
Wonder no more. We're not running away.
Well,
We already know what's going on.
back downstairs it is. Tally-ho.
Oh,
Yep.
dear. Okay.
going back downstairs, I guess.
I'll take up the rear again, shield at the ready, keep an eye out for any kind of, like, flying sharp things or heavy things or just anything weird.
I've got my flour ready.
Okay. You head back downstairs, out towards the front door, where it looks like because the ghost went from the back of the house over to the front of the house.
But
and
outside, right? He
yeah.
flew out. She flew out the window.
But the staircase was kind of more back of the house centered.
Yeah.
You'd
So
gone
unless
through
there's
a ballroom
another
and
exit,
stuff.
I think he just goes out the way we came in and we circle the house.
As you enter into the gold ballroom again, you see the faint outline of many people standing about, talking.
shit.
They're all
I will have
well
none of
dressed.
this. And I begin the rituals to banish undead.
Yes, you don't know that yet. Where have they taught you not that in the monastery? That you don't actually know how to do
So
anything?
this takes a full round, so if anyone else is doing other actions. But
I most likely start punching.
I stick my cudgel in my waistband and I scrape against my holy
Okay,
symbol.
I shake my fingers at them and go, no,
Muttering
this
rituals
will not
under my
stand. There's no such thing as ghosts. Shoo, get out of here. No such thing as ghosts.
I
We'll not have this.
Toothgib, you start punching things. They don't react to your presence at all, and your hands go right through them as if they're not even there.
You're just an illusion spell. I just believe you.
I'm just going to stand at the back with my shield just looking really like...
The ghosts all turn towards the front of the ballroom, where there is a ghostly figure of a man standing. You can't make out the words that he's saying, but it looks like he's giving some sort of speech. And the other ghosts are laughing in return. And then
I throw some flour on these ghosts.
the
I
flower
bet his name's
falls
Robert.
through
Bet
the
his
air
name-
onto
Yes.
the
Did
ground.
you notice that this illusion? It just falls through. The ghost was able to hold flour on it, meaning that it's not a ghost.
These
Who knows
ones,
this thing is ghost?
the one at the front makes a wide sweeping gesture, and a very young woman, a very young, beautiful woman, walks out in a nice ball gown and
Beautiful
into the
ghost
crook
woman.
of his arm. Yes, ghost woman. There looks to be applause from everyone else, and I think this is when Ryan's
Yeah,
turn on
I
dead
don't think.
goes.
Yeah,
Does
but
the
I'm not
like
powerful.
young woman
I'll
look
let
like
you
the
do
person that we saw?
It looks
I don't think I'm
nothing
powerful
like
enough
the
to turn
person you saw.
ghosts.
Other than for their,
What was that?
It looks nothing like the person you saw earlier, other than the translucent, ghostly visage.
All right.
The person you saw earlier looked much older, maybe in her late 40s, early 50s, but still kind of like
this
well
be the
done up with
younger
nice
version?
fancy clothes and properly
Yeah.
done hair and lots of adornments. What were you saying?
Could this be the younger
Jordan.
version of
Could
her?
be.
Could be the younger replacement.
That sounds
Could
right.
be. Give me your
Um,
D20. Rolled a 16.
I did, but I don't think I'm not high enough level to turn ghosts. If these are ghosts, you can take a look at the table.
I am
don't
looking
think-
at the table
I
right
don't think
here.
it matters. So I think I shout these.
Couldn't you
prayers
turn
at the
illusion?
end.
There's
Yeah.
no such thing as
In the
ghost.
name of the mother, I compel you.
As Morton chants his words, the
Yeah,
ghostly figures disappear as if a wind blew through
Cease
them, and
haunting
their,
this place.
their light just kind of scatters, as if it's blown out.
Do you want me
well
to roll
done.
2d6 creatures, or do they actually?
No, I've taken care of everything. It's fine.
The illusion spell ran out.
They all disappear at once, like the whole scene disappears before us.
As if a wind blows out from you and just shatters,
Right.
smashes them to the air.
Oh, well
Big
done!
fat magic man. Impressive. Good job.
This place is clearly haunted.
If
That's
it was
worrying.
haunted, we wouldn't be able to do diddly squat against it.
Well, he just did.
This is a good point. If those really were ghosts, they shouldn't have been too concerned about little old me.
Why low
What were they
self-esteem?
then?
Phantasmal
This is
force.
perhaps the work of, yes, petty conjurers. I look around suspiciously, reproducing my flashlight and start scanning. We're in the ballroom, right?
You're still in the ballroom. I think Chucky's torch is about to run out now, because they only last for 10 minutes.
I look meaningfully to Kuri and I say, I suspect sorcery.
Yes. That woman, the floating ghost, almost as if she had a fly spell on her, and an illusion perhaps, held flour when I threw flour on her. You know who doesn't hold flour? Ghosts.
That's what you said.
Definitely
No such thing as
sorcery.
ghosts.
Yes, there is no such thing as ghosts, so they don't hold flour.
True. Okay. Yes.
You hear the sound of water sloshing coming back from through the kitchen near the stairway.
To the kitchen.
It's
I
a
knock
short
my
hop, skip, and
cudgel
a-
and my shield and point.
It's a short hop, skip, and a jump, and you come back to the area of that staircase that you came down. The body of the man that was killed is missing, but in his place there is a bald butler down on his hands and knees. This one's not incorporeal, using a wash rag to clean up the blood stain on the wood floor.
Sir,
Well, hello there, sir.
He lifts his head to see you guys, and says, "Oh, more unexpected guests for the evening."
Yes, you've been having a lot of those now?
There were a few that came earlier. One of them seems to have died, though.
Yes, a bit of a knife
What
to the
did you
neck.
do with his body?
I dragged him down to the cellar. to keep it cold for his family to reclaim.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Not a bad decision. Keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't mold.
So the owner of the estate here ran away as fast as he could, and then just left you, the butler here.
Lord Robert? No, he locked himself in his bedroom.
I believe Lord Robert is not the man who saw us.
No.
Interesting. So can you tell us about what's going on? I mean, I feel like as the butler, you know way more than anybody.
Who's responsible for killing?
I don't know. I presume it's one of the other guests. We keep a
Is
very light
Lord
staff
Robert
these days.
married?
He was to Lady Evelyn. She passed away recently, though.
I
Quite
poke a
tragic.
finger through this guy's chest. Is he corporeal or incorporeal?
No, you kind of poke him and he leans back into it and goes, "Ow! Excuse me, sir."
Sorry.
I say this one's real, I think.
Yeah, I kind of look back and nod. You're like, sorry, many ghosts.
So how did she
Thank you,
die
sir.
then? How did she die?
Her wagon was run off the road, crashed into a tree on her way out of the estate.
I
Yes, we
think
saw
she's
the
the one
wreath.
pissed off.
Excuse me?
We met her.
Oh,
She's pissed off.
when did you meet her?
Or someone claiming
5
to be
minutes
there
ago.
using magic to drive Lord Robert
She
out
threw
of place
grasses
so he
at
could look
us.
for traditional manorial treasure. The
Saying Lord Robert cheated on her.
Is Lord Robert in poor health?
The man has come down with the shivers, locked himself in his bedroom many days ago. It's been a chore to get him to take food.
I've got just the thing. We take us to Lord Robert at once. Take me to Lord Robert at once. These ruffians can wait outside. And I usher him to.
Wait, are you calling me a ruffian?
I look back at Corey and like, what's a ruffian?
All right, and does he lead us down the hall to Robert's?
He painstakingly
room?
gets back to his feet, puts his bloody rag in the water bucket on a silver tray, moves the silver tray to the table, takes his time, and then slowly begins the ascent upstairs, stopping by the knocked over and badly dented mirror to go, "Oh, so many guests these days."
Quite the party house.
Now, my good sir, I do have a question for you. We were accosted at Shenanigans by someone who claimed to have been scared away, and he said that everybody just packed up and ran, and this seems to be the opposite of you being here and Lord Robert locked away in a room. Do you know anything about a person here at the manor who ran away in terror, fearing from a ghost or something?
Yes. The stable master came into the house shrieking something about
Oh yes,
Having
he said he was
seen-
stable master, didn't he? Yes.
having seen Lady Evelyn, which is impossible as she has recently died. He took off in a fright. Many of the other servants had been whispering about strange things going on, and they left with him. I stayed behind to attend Lord Robert by himself. I believe we are the only two people here today, except for the other guests that came sooner.
So, are we at Lord Robert's bedroom at this point?
Yeah, and you've got some more time if you want to ask him any questions. Otherwise, we can just hop straight to Lord Robert's bedroom.
Oh, let's go into his bed. It's been a while since I've been
No
married.
one at all is going to pay us a cent.
And for what should you be paid, sir?
Well, the whole stable hand guy was, implying that he needed people to come and take care of the ghosts and things like that, and so apparently he had no authority to do that.
You don't need authority to ask for help.
Well, we're here out of the goodness of our hearts anyway. I mean, we don't need paying.
Speak for yourself.
Money
You guys-
isn't everything.
you guys
She said-
arrived at
Yes,
Lord
but
Robert's
I
bedroom.
find that my heart is a lot gooder when my bar tab is paid.
Well, just pay your bar tab.
Yes, I need money for that.
Corey, perhaps fetch a drink at the bar, and
This is Lord Robert's bedroom.
Okay.
I can fetch you drinks if you would like. But there is the matter of the bloodstain to clean.
Yes, yes.
drinks
Any
first.
other anyone
Blood
else?
won't set for another few hours.
Oh, was that statue that was in the kitchen? Was that where the body was?
All right, I'm gonna try to slip into the bedchamber while this conversation happens.
An important point. Was that the kitchen where the body was there?
The
butler?
kitchen, the body was at the foot of the staircase, which was adjacent to the kitchen, and outside the kitchen was the statue looking in.
Yeah. About that statue looking into the kitchen. Was that always there?
Oh, Lord Robert always had a strange sense of art decoration. Bixby, the door is locked.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess I'll make this known.
This,
Butler, could you let me in?
I'm sorry, sir. Those are Lord Robert's private chambers.
I assure you, I'm a doctor, or whatever.
I wish I could
I'm
do
a
something.
trained professional. Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. These are Lord Robert's private chambers. It would be a great disrespect to open them against his will. I shall fetch your drinks now.
no, the drinks are fine. You go about cleaning. You've had a long, hard night. Would you be hard of hearing by any chance?
A little, sir. My
Yes,
hearing left
yes,
me a
also
few
that.
decades ago.
Why don't you go down, finish cleaning? You've had a long, hard night. I imagine you could take a break. Maybe listen to some music while you're cleaning. Noise canceling headphones. Anyway,
Noise cancelling what?
yes. So,
Phone?
yes. Tuloff, no need for drinks here. We'll take care of ourselves.
Right away, sir. And he heads back down the staircase.
I open the doors.
The door's
It's
locked.
locked. Do you bash it off its hinges?
Yes.
Make me an open doors check, Chucky.
I think I'm pretty good at that, actually.
Yeah. You
You want to
rolled
roll equal to
what
or
is-
lower
Yeah,
than your
I have a 16.
open doors
Yikes.
skill?
Yeah, you punch the door right off its hinges.
Maybe.
Do it.
He has to roll it first.
Let's
Oh,
see. So
it's
it needs to be below.
Equal to
Below
or below.
16. Yeah.
Okay, it's below.
Alright.
It's like I knock it
Fire
off.
the door halfway across the room.
Yeah, there's a
The open doors is only 13, by the
The
way.
door shatters.
Damn.
And
Why? It's a bit violent, isn't it?
That means
You,
that's
sir,
what a
truly
Yeti
are great.
does, okay? That's what the Sasquatch does. He punches things.
the room inside is dark. There's no light other than Morton Bixby's glowing
I have a
cudgel.
torch.
Yeah,
Oh, I
so
get an. I
your
look for
torch is
another
out.
torch. I look for a woman. Do you have another torch?
Excuse me? That is no way to treat your comrade here.
Well, I come in. You not say names to me. I only know you by big fat magic guy, Corey.
Buy
Woman.
your own torch, you ingrate, and I step into the room.
What's an ingrate? I kind of like whisper to Corey. What's an ingrate?
What's what now?
Ingrate. He called me an ingrate. What's an ingrate?
Ingrate. Oh, well, you know how sometimes when there's a drain and they have these little bars going across it, that's a grate.
I'm
That
stepping
would
into
be
the
one
room.
where the water goes
Here,
in.
Neil. Before the butler can stop me, I'm
I
going to take
guess he's
advantage.
saying you're very welcome.
He's gone. He's already gone.
yeah.
Thank you. I look at him. I look at big fat man. Yeah. Thank
Now
you.
that you realize that this room is on the exact opposite side of the hallway from the previous room that you were in, where you saw the woman. The doors
On
are
the same floor, though, right?
same floor, like she's across the hall, sort of thing.
All right, so I step in. Is it a single large room or another hallway?
It is a single large bedroom with a California king-size bed hanging out in the middle, large tapestry drapes hanging down from it, satin.
Oh no, we lost
or-
him. Did we lose me?
No, you're here. Red satin sheets everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but like on the bed. Very plump pillows. There's a fabulous wardrobe with a glass mirror, with many different types of crystal. What's it called? Containers of alcohol.
Decanters?
Decanters. Crystallized decanters with dark alcohols in them. And there is a shape in the bed. and you get close enough to see, and it looks like I don't want to say like withered remains because the person's still alive, but someone who hasn't had food in a while. Ooh,
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
my internet freaked out for a second there.
Okay.
I missed the description of what's going on in the room, but fine.
Red satin sheets over the California king-size bed, fancy long tables everywhere with a glass mirror, crystal bottles.
I'm now
with
Kuri.
alcohol.
Excellent.
Yeah, I need to move you all around.
Is there anything in the bed? Did we?
Well,
Yes.
hello there.
You shall have an amazing time.
Hi.
There-
Oh, I know.
There is
Cheers.
indeed something in the bed. It is a man who looks like he's kind of wasting away. He's not dead. He's clearly alive, but he's thin. His skin is stretched tightly around his face.
I'll deposit my
Are
shield.
there any car air
There's a
fresheners
man
dangling from the
inside.
ceiling?
So is this still
They're
alive or is he dead?
not.
I deposit my shield and approach
Is he
the
dead
man
or still alive?
He's still alive.
Okay.
Oh
Is
dear.
there anything holding him to the bed? Like any reason that he would not have gotten up and got something to eat?
No, nope. Actually, you see on one of these long tables is a platter of food. It looks like it's maybe a day old. Looks pretty good. Fresh fruits, some roast chicken, which has gone a little cold and the fat's congealed.
Is he conscious, the man?
It seems so. His head is moving
Like,
slightly
he's
from
not
side
yelling
to
at us
side,
like,
and his eyes
"Get out
are
of my
open.
room! Why are you bashing down the door?" I take a
Who are you? I'm busy.
I take a red silk fragment, basically a silk scarf, and wrap it around my light to dim it a little bit and set the mood a little better.
The-
But I don't want to disturb this.
Put on the red light, eh?
Red light,
Oh
yeah.
well.
I'm gonna
Run
pick
there.
up the door
And I approach his bedside
place
and like,
it back in the doorway. So if
The
the butler
doors-
goes by, it won't be immediately
All right,
obvious.
you got to pick up several different pieces of the door to
Oh.
place them back. But as you do so, you see the butler coming around, and he says, "Oh no!"
I would like a quick healing check before the butler tears me away from the body.
Termites. It was.
Inspecting for wounds. or
I've never
some,
seen anything
nose.
like it.
Give me your
The
healing. check.
rain used to dribble them in.
Is he?
Give me
is
your
he-
healing check.
Okay. Yeah. Adding my healing check.
Yeah.
Holy crap! All right,
There-
where are the vampire bites?
There are no vampire bites. There's no wounds of any kind.
So he seems like he's got a cold, a fever, a flu. I mean,
Something like that. A cold, a fever, the flu.
is he cognizant? I mean, like, is he responding to me?
Not
Snapping in his face. And
Not
tapping on
really.
his-
He kind of seems to be off in
his
his own little
temperature.
world. He is. His skin
Oh,
is
he's-
kind of ashen and cool to the touch, maybe a little bit moist as well.
And so I guess, is there anything physically wrong with him, or is this ailment supernatural in nature, or does he just seem like a sick, partially conscious dude?
He seems kind of like a sick, partially conscious dude. It could be mental in nature, it could be physical in nature, it could be magical in nature. There's no way to
I
really
smell.
tell. He smells
Well, they
like
detect
old
magic.
person.
I could tell.
He's
What's he smell like?
Old person.
Oh,
Those are two distinct smells.
that's the saddest smell.
all right.
The butler kind of steps into the room and says, "I'm sorry, master. These men seem to have forced their way in. Shall I dispense of them? Master Robert?"
I don't think Robert's in any position to be making any decisions.
Well,
He seems to be in a bad way. I think we need to
Yes.
help him out here.
How long has he been like this? I say to the butler.
since his wife died. Well, almost since his wife died. He was quite emotional the first day. The second he retreated in here and has been locked away ever since. Come to think about it, that's when the servants started whispering about strange things happening around the house.
Yes, this didn't concern you, the current condition he's in?
Robert has always been a fickle man. I am quite concerned, though. I have called for a doctor and a cleric. Both checked his health and said he was fine. The
Not a very
problem
good
was
doctor in a house, Clarence. Look at him. Look
The
at him.
opposite of fine.
I had my reservations, but they assured me that it was a problem of the mind, and that Lord Robert would be fine if all he would do would pick himself up and eat some food and walk around.
Yeah, speaking as a cleric and a healer, this ain't good.
What is your recommendation?
Well, given that he's being haunted by somebody pretending to be the spirit of his ex-wife, perhaps we should either A, solve the mystery, B, get him to another location where the person trying to empty the house out so they can find the old family treasure won't have any reason to keep
Where is his wife
turning it.
buried?
Neil. Oh,
She...
answer the question actually. Yeah.
Where did they bury her? She's buried underneath an oak tree in the backyard.
Whoa. We need to check if she's there or not.
I don't think we need to exhume
I'd
the
say.
body quite yet.
Why?
All right,
You don't think she's really
Yes.
dead, right? Or somebody...
Butler.
She's
Butler,
dead.
can we get some shovels?
Oh no, you don't
I
mean
sort of,
to...
I like make my holy symbol jingle against my breastplate. Jing, jing, jing.
You don't
I'll make sure
mean-
it's all above board, sir. And I'm gonna try and feed Robert a good berry. That'll at least keep him safe. Like that's enough sustenance for a days of eating, I think.
You can put it in his mouth, but you can't make him...
And like I'll like make him chew and
Yeah, you can't make him swallow,
I'll
but
make
it'll
him
soak in.
I got a
through
20
his-
on my healing check.
It'll soak in through
I
his.
can soon feed an elderly gentleman.
Alright.
I'll regurgitate
Massage his throat a bit, get him to
35.
swallow. Just
Yeah.
I'll regurgitate it for him. It'll be fine.
No.
Yes.
After you feed him the good berry, the butler leads you guys downstairs to a storage shed. Kind of, it's just outside the back patio, still underneath the overhang. And he pulls out 3 shovels and said, "The gardeners usually use these for planting flowers. I was hoping we wouldn't have to be digging up any more graves."
What do you mean, any more graves?
Oh, we did just bury the lady last
Digging
week.
up. Okay, right. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you meant you dug up another grave.
Oh no,
Oh, okay.
we don't do that sort of thing here.
Just as
I just look around at all the statues and go, "What do you do here?" Exactly.
Lord Robert was always an eccentric. He liked his art lively, as he called it.
Oh dear God, a living installation. Dear Martha.
Right. Well, I'm gonna sort of like find the grave and start digging.
Yeah, speaking of lively and speaking of whatever do you do here, is just the dead body at the base of the stairs, just, you don't blink at that?
He's a butler. Of course he doesn't.
That didn't disturb you at all?
I
Does this
assumed
thing
there was
happen a lot around you?
there's always a good reason for a dead body.
I like your attitude, man. What'd you say your name was?
Matthew.
Matthew.
Yes, although a lot of times one man's good reason is another man's.
So who's got the
Capital
shovels?
offense.
And are we out at the oak tree yet? Or are we still-
He leaves you to go walk to the oak tree because you've got to walk through the rain, and Butler's not going out in the rain. He points the way to the oak tree. It's through this backyard that has, again, more of these statues. These runs are all like in active stances, either like hiding or leaping or running or, acting surprised. Or one of them has a spear in its 2 hands and looks like it's trying to stab at something. The spear is also made of stone.
I'm gonna
and-
give that one a wide berth.
How far of a walk is it?
60 feet or so.
Oh,
There's like
okay,
a
so-
little winding path that leads you through a fountain by some bushes. But out here, the storm is much heavier.
I've got my shield overhead.
Okay. You guys make
Like
it to
tucked in my
the
waist.
grave and begin to exhume the body. It takes a while. People are buried 6 feet down in the ground. And you got some strong folks here, but it'll still take you a good
Yeah,
half hour. to
I'll sort
exhume
of
the
like put
body.
my back into it because this is my
So-
shit. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
So the ground doesn't look disturbed, like somebody got prematurely buried and then worked their way back up and found them with another woman or something.
No, the ground looks quite normal. But after digging for a while, you come to a coffin, a wooden coffin. Takes you a few more minutes to clear off the dirt and get it to a point where you could pull it up out of the ground if you so desired.
Yes, I think we're going to pull it up out of the ground.
Okay.
I'm not opening it while it's in the ground.
Yeah, we're pulling it out.
It has definitely been nailed shut.
All right, I'm casting a chant spell, Neil. So it takes 2 rounds to cast this, but I start chanting and waving my holy symbol.
Okay.
This looks like some shit that needs blessing or consecrating, so I'll get that going. Get that casting started as they're opening the coffin. Did Neil walk away?
No, I'm here. I'm just bending over a book.
Oh, you. Humana.
Where is...
Whatever priests chant when.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
No, it's because I can't spell. That's why.
We'll give +1 to attack, damage, and saving throws for anyone that's listening
I'm listening.
to my chanting, and -1 for our enemies. So as long as you guys can bear me singing, we got some combat bonuses.
Come on, where is it here? So you start chanting as they're opening the coffin, or do you guys wait till he's
I
done
want to
chanting?
get it cast before. I mean, I think it takes them a while to pull the coffin out of the ground and pop it open, right? That's
Yeah.
2 minutes.
It takes
So
a
I think
while.
I'm
You need a claw hammer for
up
this.
and running by the time they get the coffin to the top.
Okay. Your spell is
If you
going...
like it, then you should have put 2 rings on it. Go, Martha.
Yeah.
Some religious bent to these ruffians' pop songs. It's pretty intolerable, the proselytizing,
Anyway,
but it's worth it for the bonuses.
you have this coffin now. It's before you on the ground. Some people are holding up shields to give you guys some shelter from the rain. Flashes of lightning flicker off in the distance, making the statue's shadows stretch long across the grass.
God, this is terrifying.
What do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna open the coffin. Well, I'm gonna carefully flip open the coffin, sort of like lever up the coffin from a distance with the thing, just like getting ready to dive out of the way for anything horrible.
I'm like, if I see her just taking time to just go around, I'll just take it out.
If I see he's gonna do this, I'm just gonna be like, whoa, no, you do. That's fine. Okay.
Okay. You rip and pull out the coffin. It's been nailed shut, but eventually you get it and tear the lid off of it. Inside rests a woman. She looks like she's been jostled around by you guys moving the coffin, but otherwise looks more or less at peace. Her skin's kind of desiccated after having spent a week buried in the ground. She's wearing nice, long, lovely red and blue robes. Can I get intelligence checks from everybody? I'm sorry, can I get charisma checks from everybody?
Oh, Jesus.
Charisma checks?
My
Charisma
charisma is
checks.
4.
The hell
What?
can you...
I thought you.
8.
I guess the 4 charisma does.
So is that 1d20 plus charisma?
Yes.
You're hot, but you're a bitch. Is that the case? Sarah?
Charisma has
I
nothing
was-
to do with physical appearance.
I know that's how I was trying to.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
totally hot.
Or
but I was-
possibly, oh no.
everybody
sure.
except for Nana recognizes these clothes to be the exact clothes that the ghost was wearing.
I say.
Interesting. Why did we do a charisma check for that?
That's more of like
I look.
kind of social skills and being able to like charisma is all about interactions with people, and part of that is being able to remember what someone
Recognize
looks
the
like,
clothes that she was
what they were
wearing.
wearing, their kind of like personalities.
Okay.
Somebody give me a
So,
torch.
well, hang on. Going off that, given my 34, which is pretty extreme,
It
can I
is.
notice looking for any discrepancies between, like, this might be the same general clothes, but is it like, oh, this one had a ring, the other one didn't. This one has a hair thingy, and the other one didn't.
Yes. The ghost had a ring on her left ring finger. This body does not.
Dun, dun, dun.
He buried his wife without her ring.
Interesting.
It could almost be as if somebody was masquerading as the ghost and didn't have all the details perfect.
Or couldn't recall the details perfectly.
Yes.
Or maybe she left him. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Oh my god, my song was suddenly really prophetic. Jesus.
If you were the phone, you should put.
Can you make holy water there, Brother Morton?
I incorporate the spritzing of holy water into my little
It
dance and
takes
chant.
3 clerics to make
It's a
holy
little
water.
on the body. You know,
I have a vial of holy water. I'm
can you?
what self-respecting cleric doesn't carry holy water? Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you
you
asked when,
never know what kind of self-respecting clerics might not have holy
you
water.
asked when the last time I tithed, Neil. I just spent 25 GP on a vial of holy water. That is
Okay, would you like to sprinkle holy water on
upselling.
this woman?
Yeah. So I'm like swirling my holy symbol around and spritzing a little. I'll spritz the party too.
You
Just,
use
just
your
in
flask
case
of holy
we.
water
Just in case we. Yeah.
on all 6 of you.
Yeah.
It seems to have no effect other than getting you a little bit more wet than you already are.
And absolving us
Is
of our
that
sins.
Yes. is it
Martha's
possible
listening to my
to be a
prayers.
little
She's
more wet?
taking care of it for us. Our souls will be safe, at least from this debacle.
I poke her with my short sword.
Your short sword sinks in through her clothing into her desiccated flesh.
Oh, what the? No! I think that's why I have to use the whole vial. I was like, why did you do that? And I need the rest of the last of the holy symbol
blessing us this
to
whole
absolve
time.
these.
You've been blessing us this whole time. We're holy enough right now. I'm gonna see what works.
But you're not exempt from future sins.
Yes,
Put the body in the ground before we fuck this up anymore. I don't think this one is. I don't think we have any zombies on our hands. I guess is what I'm saying.
yet.
Back in the ground. I give a nudge to Sasquatch. What is it? Tough gib? Tooth garb? Albino Bigfoot is all it says.
Toothpick.
In roll 20. Toothpick.
TOOFGIB. Toofgib.
Toothpick.
Tooth Gib, watcher of Twitter. Sometimes distracted.
Often. Completely
Distracted,
unfocused.
Yeah. Just completely like miles away.
Yeah. But that happens from time to time.
Possibly video frozen?
No.
No, he's
No.
moving, he's moving.
Yeah, just
Yeah. I wonder what he's gonna realise.
I will use the torch to light
There's no torch. You don't have a torch.
Yeah, nobody gave you a torch.
it's all right. When you're
I
not
would
paying
take a
attention, it's easy to lose
I'm
track
not.
of where the party is.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
Wowie.
So we eventually get his attention and use his big strong muscles to put the coffin back in the ground.
I was just looking at the coffin, and then I wanted to
Bury
burn
it.
it. I was looking for torches. Nobody gave me.
You are not playing a fire paladin anymore.
I know.
Also, it's raining! You're not gonna light a frigging coffin with a corpse in it in the pouring rain, okay?
Good idea. What do we do?
Alright, so we rebury the body. I conclude my chanting.
Okay, I put it back.
Proclaim us all absolved of sin.
I'll just be like,
From
rest in
whatever-
peace, lady. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. As you guys look back towards the house, you see the faintest outline. Maybe like there's a little bit of flour still left on the floating visage of the woman. She's hovering outside of what would be Lord Robert's bedchamber.
I roll to disbelieve illusions.
Okay. I will make a roll for you in secret.
I get a +2 for my wisdom,
Okay.
Oh,
and my save versus spell is a 14. I think that's the number you need.
Okay. Whether this is not illusion or you fail to disbelieve it, you don't know, but the creature stays hovering above the bedroom window.
I'm going to go running straight up to his bedroom.
Okay, you bolt inside. Rest of the party?
I'm walking inside. Walking towards the bedroom.
Wait, she's inside the house
you
or
might
she's
get-
floating
He's
outside?
outside.
She's outside, floating
So
above
we're
the-
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's some shit
She's-
going down, so I'm going to run to the bedroom.
Yeah, she might get in trouble, so I'm going to chase after her.
Yeah, I'm
That's
moving
what-
after her as well. I'm not gonna run, but I'm just moving after her.
Oh,
it sounds like going in the house is getting further away from her, right? 'Cause you need to go
Well,
in
she's
the
up
house.
on the
up
second
stairs.
story. Yeah, you need to go in the house, up the stairs, into Lord Robert's
Whereas-
bedroom.
So we're closer to her now than we would be running into the bedroom.
Kind of, but she's still like
around.
15 or 20 feet up in the air.
All right. So I rush towards her, I guess, but staying outside.
Okay, so
Is
you
that
stay outside. Everyone else goes inside.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You get to her before
Got
they
her
get there.
surrounded.
What do you do when you get to her?
Well, I'll just run to the window and just be like,
No, Ryan first, because he's
Oh, sorry,
outside,
okay.
so he doesn't have to go upstairs.
Oh,
He's
sorry,
there
sorry,
first.
sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Ryan,
I'm
you go
thinking-
first. What do you do?
I walk over to her and get below her. I mean, I guess
You are underneath her. You can barely make out the outline. It seems most of the flour has washed off.
okay.
What do you do?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna position myself below me. I'll start getting my sling ready. You can get to the rest of the party.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you
really,
just-
I'm not
you
I'm not sure
stand.
what to do.
Rest of the
Oh,
party. Chloe, you
I-
said you
yeah,
burst into the
position
bedroom
myself.
door.
yeah, I'll burst into the bedroom door and just be like, look over to the window, look to where Lord Robert is, see what's happening.
His head is turned and looking at her, and his eyes are wide.
I'm gonna run to the window and close the curtains.
She lets out a slow sigh, and
Oh, this is Lord Robert's bedroom.
yeah, and lollygags
She's
his
flying
head back
outside.
towards staring at the ceiling. Ryan, you can see someone inside has to have a light to go up the stairs. I guess you could be going by
I have a light.
the
They
flash of
bumbled in
lightning.
the
I
dark.
don't need a light to go upstairs.
I asked
No, you
again
don't.
for a torch.
I think the elves went in, and the rest of the party went feeling in after them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and with
I
whenever
asked
there's
again for a
lightning, you
torch.
can see some around, and you can make it up that way.
Bumbled in the dark
Yeah.
into the bedroom.
Yeah,
From
okay.
downstairs, you see the windows shut or the curtains shut. Ryan,
Yeah.
the butler
Excuse
shows
me,
upstairs.
miss. Yes. I start shouting up to the ghost.
The ghost turns and faces you and goes, "Robert,
I avoid.
why
eye
would you do
contact.
this? Why would you drive me out into the rain by myself? Why do you hate me so much, Robert? What have I ever done to you?"
We already found the treasure.
I understand what you're saying, honey bunny. Why don't you come down here and we can talk about it?
Talk about it.
I
It's a
avoid
little
eye
late for
contact,
talking
but,
about it. What have you done?
Can you maybe stop doing that levitating thing for a second and
I'm not one to believe
calm
your tricks.
down?
Stop trying to change the topic. Your infidelity is going to destroy this marriage. Back in the inside
I assure
upstairs.
you, ma'am, I've been nothing but faithful.
Back upstairs, the butler
I don't think we're
re-enters
married.
and says, "Ah, you are back. Lord Robert seemed most troubled. He seems much more still now.
Yes, you need to keep that curtain closed, I think.
Thank you, ma'am. Why is it that you are asking about the Lady Evelyn?
Oh, because somebody masquerading as her using a fly spell and invisibility and various things is hovering outside the balcony right now.
Really?
Yes.
Take a look.
Yes.
He pads over to the balcony, throws open the curtains, and she is gone. Meanwhile, while the curtains were closed, and Ryan or Morton was like, "I don't think we're married." The ghost
That's it. Gaslighter. That's going to work well.
ghost flies straight at you, Morton Bixby. straight
Oh,
at
shit.
you.
Initiative.
I was gonna give her a surprise attack,
Neil-
maybe, but you can roll.
You know, I was walking, not running. Do I see this? Am I?
No,
or
if
am
you
I
were
out of
walking,
sight?
not running, then you would still be on the staircase. You wouldn't have
that's
quite made it back to the
7.
men's room or outside.
I haven't even decided. I guess my action depends. On
Oh, doesn't matter. She goes. way
Okay,
before
so
you.
I don't see him talking to her.
No, you're on the staircase since you were walking, not running.
Good.
She flies right towards you, Morton, but you recoil and she flies past you, skating over the ground and disappearing around the corner of the house.
So she did or didn't provoke attacks of opportunity as she flew by.
If you have your weapon already in hand,
I've got my cudgel is my light, wrapped in red stilts.
then you get an attack of opportunity. Roll to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her just a little tester tap to see if she's corporeal or not.
Oh, come
I guess I
on.
notice.
Nope.
I get spooked.
Yes, should have gone with that shield.
You always make the noise.
Back upstairs, he says, "I don't see Lady Evelyn anywhere. Are you?"
He just,
Ah,
he
so
just
is
sees
there a
Morton
medic?
out in the yard flailing around with his light. Screeching.
Who are you people anyway? Are you guests of Lord Roberts?
We're Mormons.
We're exterminators. Somebody threw a cockroach up on 12.
Mormon
Uh,
exterminators?
When you have ghost problems, who do you call?
I don't believe we have a ghost problem, sir.
That's right, it's a
Oh,
feat.
somebody called us anyway.
Good attitude.
This is all a lot of nonsense.
Yes, it is, because there's no such thing as ghosts. That's why I have a plan, gang.
Oh, God.
If only Sinbad was here with his net.
So where does the ghost fly to, Neil?
Around
Well,
the
I got
edge
a
of the house,
lasso.
back towards the front
Do we
yard.
see Neil between the
I'll chase the ghost.
Neil, between the statues we've seen today? Was there a half orc pirate?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nope.
Cool.
Now, good sir Butler, you wouldn't happen to have any nets on the premise, would you?
Nets. I don't think so. We have some butterfly nets. Lady Evelyn did so love to chase them.
How big are these butterfly nets?
Oh, about 3 feet long and a foot wide at the mouth.
Those are some big butterflies.
Uh,
That could work.
So what's your plan exactly?
I'll get her to the ground once we find her again, and then everybody jump on and restrain her.
So meanwhile, I'm chasing her
Okay.
through the
I can
garden,
get her. I can get her to the ground.
waving my light,
Okay.
my flashlight at her.
And
I have a lasso as well. I could probably try and.
as part of a plan thing here,
You've had a lasso the whole time, and you didn't nab her.
that's true. Why not?
The last thing I lassoed was a bear. Okay. I'm
Also,
trying to save for emergencies.
just as part of this whole plan thing, I'm going to borrow these, totally return it, one of Sir Robert's dressing gowns here, and I'll look at his hair and do mine in roughly the same thing.
do you have a disguise proficiency?
Oh, that would be one I don't have actually.
Wow, something he hasn't got. Holy shit.
But I mean, she was calling me Robert before. She was calling Bixby
She's confusing me for Robert.
when before
Clearly not of her
when
sense.
before he thought that Bixby was a woman that Robert was cheating with. So apparently, it doesn't take much.
So
Okay, you
I'm
dress
thinking
yourself
the
up.
dressing gown should be good.
You make the best Lord Robert you can with yourself.
meanwhile, outside,
Well,
am I able to
that's
follow her
Caesar.
through the garden, or is she too fast?
You chase her around the side of the house, but the flower that was on her seems to be wearing off pretty quickly in all this rain, and you lose sight of her as she rounds the corner around the front of the house.
And fairy fire is since turned off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
only
so
1 round
last
per
8
level,
minutes.
or 4 rounds per level.
4 rounds per level. Okay.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Bixby gets to the front of the house. The rest of the party is upstairs dressing Kuri as Lord Robert. And we're going to take our third and final break here, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye-bye.